Well, good Sunday afternoon. Hey, did you get a nap today like I did? I think that Sunday afternoons are for naps. So, my ideal Sunday afternoon is to get home from church, get a little lunch, and then crawl in bed and take a good nap. So, I got that in today, and then I've been up doing a little bit of reading and studying this afternoon. And we're going to go out and do some stuff as a family this evening. But hey, I wanted to jump on here real quick. This will be short. Uh, Yesterday or the day before, I got on here and talked about the number four barrier to hearing God's voice. And I said that that was lying to God or not telling God the truth. And it's kind of shocking for us as Christians to hear that we lie to God. A lot of us don't want to believe that that's possible or think that we would never lie to God. The truth is, we do it all the time. And especially for those of us who have been raised in church and have spent a lot of time around church, lots of preaching, teaching, reading books, Bible studies, all those kind of things. And we want to keep our conversation with God so clean and perfect and tell God all the things that we think He wants to hear, when the reality is He wants to hear what we really think, what we really believe. Okay? And I think we have to be careful now. We'll talk about this another day. I know I say that about a number of topics, and we'll get there eventually. But we have to be careful about this. Isn't an opportunity to complain. There's a difference between complaining and lamenting. Okay, complaining is complaining about the situation. Lamenting is just crying out to God, asking for His help. Okay, so I don't want you to think that I'm saying that this is an opportunity to complain. But I do think this is God wants us to be honest with Him. This is a real walking, talking relationship that He wants with us. We have an opportunity to do that with Him. He loves us. He cares about us. And the reason it's important to be honest with God is because He only responds to truth. God only operates in truth. He will not respond to your lies. Okay? He will not operate in untruth. So I said that that is a huge barrier to being able to hear God's voice, is because we're just lying to Him. We're just telling Him what we think He wants to hear, when in our hearts we don't believe it. And I just wanted to give you a real simple example of that. We could probably come up with a list of hundreds of lies that we tell God. But for me, it's kind of that prayer where we say, "Oh God, tell me your will. I'll go anywhere. I'll do anything. I'll eat anything. I'll drive anything," right? I mean, we tell Him all of these things, and none of those things are true. Okay? God doesn't respond because He already knows our answer is. If He tells us this is where I want you to go, or this is what I want you to do, then we're going to go, well, okay, and then we're going to justify in our minds why we're not going to obey, right? And so He already knows what our answer is going to be. In reality, we already know what our answer is going to be. And we're not even telling Him the truth. It's, "God, whatever you want, I'll do it." And the reality is that's not true. So that's just one simple way that I think we lie to God all the time. Okay? Or, we'll tell Him that, "Hey, God, I know that you work all things together for my good. So this is stinky, but it's all good." Right? But we don't believe that. And so we're just kind of lying to Him in that way. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you real quick. I'm kind of laughing at myself because I think about how many times I've done this. And then I turn around and tell somebody, "I just can't hear. It's like I can't hear God. I know He talks, but I'm not hearing Him." Well, the reason is I'm not telling the truth to Him. So I'm sure many of you have done the same thing, maybe didn't realize it. So I just want you to think about that a little bit, is when you're conversing with God, are you being honest with Him? All right, have a great Sunday evening. I'll be back tomorrow or the next day with probably just one last barrier, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. All right, we'll see you.